I find myself in a very chilly and rainy Gqeberha. And in case you didn't know, the Polo is manufactured right here in this town. We are here to spend 2 days with the entire VW Polo range. But before I get to the car and its driving experience, let's go to the factory to see exactly how the Polo is put together. The VW plant outside Kariga is part of the company's massive global manufacturing footprint, which comprises of 121 facilities. 680 Polos roll off the production line every day and are shipped to 32 markets around the world, making Volkswagen South Africa a huge contributor not only to the country's GDP but also the local economy. In fact, the company paid over 31 million rand in rates and taxes to the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro in 2022 alone. While its more than 4,000 employees earn 3 billion rand in salaries, wages and benefits. A big focus for the VW SA team is to reduce the environmental impact of the operations, and to this end, the company has invested heavily in solar power generation, water purification and storage, more efficient recycling practices, and of course, the reintroduction of indigenous plants around the facility. Aside from going green, there are also plans for expanding the factory's product offering to include a compact SUV model. But in the meantime, development of the Polo continues unabated. What changes have happened recently? What changes are planned? And do you take input from the audience, the South African audience, about the changes that you implement?
Yeah, so Ernst, I think having a car that's very much South African at heart. We've got a team that's dedicated to the Polo and the Polo Vivo in our production facility. We are constantly getting feedback from the market and constantly looking at different ways to innovate and to bring some new ideas to the product range for our South African consumers.
One of those consumer suggestions was seat color, and you guys changed it on the Polo sedan.
When we launched the Polo sedan, we looked at maybe sticking with what the Indian market was offering, and soon after launch, we immediately got the feedback that our consumers in South Africa are very different, so we're very excited now to be able to move away from the beige seats into the black seat covers, which is a lot more practical for South Africa. And I think just in addition to that, Ernest, on the Polo Vivo, it's such a South African car. We are very excited to be able to start introducing some technology right down from the entry model. So the infotainment system will be upgraded on the entry model. That will be coming standard with App Connect. And then on the Tiptronic gearbox, we're introducing a new and improved gearbox application.
What is with South Africans and the Polo?
The Polo is a trusted brand, very efficient, proven to be a legendary icon in South Africa, so it does the job.
The Polo range is extensive, from the entry-level Vivo to the Polo GTI. From your perspective as a value proposition, which one do you think is the sweet spot?
Considering my age, I feel like this one would be the perfect fit for myself. It's not too expensive, but it looks good as well. It drives well.
You can't discount the GT because, it's got those LED lights and 17-inch wheels,
yeah.
The interior, and the refinement that they've done on the interior, and it drives nicely. Yes, it's a manual. You'll be thinking, why not we have like a Tiptronic or an automatic? But it drives nicely. So, and for somebody who's looking for something sporty, you can't get to GTI, but you want to feel just as good. GT is still quite the car.
So, Martinus, you drove the new Polo, which will at some stage become the new Vivo. What was it like?
I really like the sound deadening. It's quiet inside. The moment you close the door, it's like a cocoon, and on the road there's no wind or tire noise. I really enjoyed that. It's a small hatchback, but it's a premium feeling you get, and also road holding is very tight centered. It's easy driving, and you feel comfortable behind the wheel. It's very much a confidence-inducing small hatchback.